here. We're ready for this next bit. I haven't been on it for a little bit, so it's time to get familiar with it again. Oh yeah, that's it. I just lost against Newcastle in the League Cup. And now, Everton is the next opposition. Premier League game, no? Then Napoli Champions League. Then Luton in the Premier League. Then Sheffield United, I was going to say Wednesday. Then you got Rangers away. Big games coming up. But we could put a good run together. The real challenge I see in this run is just Napoli. Except from that, we should be putting a very good run together. Let's look at the finances though, because I haven't been looking at this stuff the whole time. Profit minus 400. We can still, after spending all of that money, 751 million on transfers. After all that, we still might end up almost breaking even, because the merchandise and all of that, the pull of this club, the support is so strong. Let's look at the shirt sales, because I haven't been looking at this. So, alright, transfer, match day tickets, making a lot. Shirt sales, mine and signing made us 32.81 million the first week of him signing. And then Mbappe, top shirt seller, Rashford second, and De Jong third. Interesting. Very interesting. Then player wages. We're making much more shirt sales than wages though, so it's all going as expected. Match tickets, shirt sales, all the stuff. It's making the money back. And the club is at a point where there's so much money in the club, you don't even need to be in the profit really. But right now, we're down on the profit, but we're going to be up. Very soon we're going to be up on the profit. So, Rashford on the left wing, right wing. For this Everton game, we're gonna put Sancho on the right. Keep Mbappe in strike. Take De Jong out the midfield for this game. Put Eriksen in. He hasn't played. Rafa Varane back from suspension, so he gets a chance to play. And Wan-Bissaka, as he should really. Premier League game, he's in. Elanga, we're going to put on the bench for this one. And I think we got get De Jong on the bench. I think we got a decently strong team. We should be beating Everton at Goodison Park even. Not easy stadium to go to, but 2-0 win. Rashford scores and Mbappe scores. So it's looking good right now. 2-0 win at Goodison Park. A really good result for us to take. Sancho impresses again, so it seems like he's got another assist. So this season, he's showing us what he can do. Let's see our player stats. Mbappe's just booked himself a 10th goal. Rashford's got 5. Keeping him joint second with Zaha and Healy for our golden boot. But golden boot right now looks like Mbappe's just getting it. And then Rashford's top assist joint with Bernardo Silva. Neymar's got 3. Fernandes has 3. Sancho has 3 as well. Got any other players? Mbappe's got 2. Yeah, we're scoring a lot of goals, and all of our attackers getting involved, getting in on the act. All of them. So, alright, Napoli. I think that's Man U. It is a loan to Hearts. That's a good move for him, though. Very good move for him. A long move to Scotland. Yeah, we'll take that. McTominay, nope, those aren't new offers. The offers are kind of drying up now. We're in that little middle bit where no teams are really focusing on getting players in. I'm not focusing on getting players in at this point. All I want to do is focus on what I have and a little bit of youth as well. We'll see what's there of the youth, but we haven't got anyone standing out to me that I want to get them into my first team. We've got a few players we're looking at. It looks like mainly Brazil's got them. 49 overall. I'm sorry I have to release you and you as well. But we still got some goalkeepers in though, so they go. But you know, we wish them luck wherever they go. Ooh, Brazil. It looks like Brazil's stacked up with the players. Pedro Costa as well. This guy, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to let you go. I'm gonna have to let you go as well. Players we let go. It's not that we don't think they're good players, but we got so many waiting to join. We can't give everyone the chance. Ivory Coast, I don't see anything else from the players here in Ivory Coast that makes me want to get one of them in. I've got a few of them in already. And Bradley's the only one from England I'm looking at there. And the rest of them, let's look at what we got. Cardoso, Alejandro Alves, Rizzo, Bradley, let's get him on the plan. This guy could potentially be something. These players, those three are the outfields, and Thomas as well. The Santos kind of are the players that we're betting on. But Alejandro, this guy, we're definitely thinking that he might be that guy. And Edson Cardozo, he's there. Alejandro Alves, professional contract for him. Keep those youth numbers down and to get someone in from the youth. Let's take a look at that contract, David. Let's take a look at it. This season, he's putting it together, legend of the club, and if he's performing, we only want to keep him because at the club he's such a respected player that if he's doing the job, there's no way we let him go. We can't let this guy go if he's doing the job, that is, because as Man United, if you're not doing the job, no matter who you are, you'll go. But legend, he's doing the job, he wants to stay. Get him a new contract. Release clause, no release clause, good. Give him a little boost of a wage as well. Yeah, I think he's happy with that. What other contracts have we got to sort out here? Atsu Tuanzebe. I know that his contract actually just expired now, and I think the club let him go. Mark Gerardo. Don't know about him. All these players. Rashford's contract's expiring this season. Or did he sign a new one? Wan-Bissaka as well, and Martial, and Fred, and Lindelof. Oh man. A lot of players' contracts are expiring next season. Who's on the long ones? Anthony. Shaw is on a long one. Casemiro is on a pretty long one. Bruno's on a pretty long one. Sancho is. Elanga is. Malacia, McTominay, Van der Beek. I'm surprised Van der Beek it's a good thing he does though. Because if he was expiring soon, the chances would be that he's just going. But he's got time. He's got time. And I want him to do it. Because the time he's had at Man United, it's actually been bad to see it happen with a player that you know is that good as well. Dalot, let's get him in on this contract. We need him, so we're going to get him a new one. We're going to be paying him a bit more as well. Everyone in the team, the wages going to have to go up because the club's just got so much money in there. Elanga, 50k a week. Ooh. Wow, that's good. 50k a week. When you actually look at it, you think, wow. Wow. Man United, the money Man United's got, unbelievable. Alright, so you know what? Wan-Bissaka, he's out. Rashford didn't play last game, but we're gonna put Sancho on again because he's in form. Fred takes to the squad and he's gonna captain us today. Tomori gonna get a game in. Hernandez, we'll have him out of this one and get in Luke Shaw. Mainen, Champions League, so he's got to play. And then the bench now, I could take Wan-Bissaka off my bench. Varane and Tomori. Sandro won't travel with us, we're going to put Elanga on the bench once again. Second Champions League game. 2-2. Draw this time. Casemiro scores. And Neymar scores. Alright. So a draw in our second Champions League game. Let's look at the group. I think we've got 4 points now, that is. Yeah, 4 points. We've got Rangers next. We should be getting through this group. It's not Napoli and Ajax, two difficult teams. And Rangers are also performing. They're literally right behind us, closest to us. So they're no team to take lightly, I don't think. Alright. And Palestri on loan. It's a dream come true for him. Yeah, you know how highly we rate you at this football club. He knows that. Players and fans. Highly rated player. A respected player as well. So, got Mount for England. Wow, that's strange. Mount actually got the call up. We haven't played him that much, but that's Mount, Shaw, Rashford to England, Netherlands, Malacia, De Jong. France, Torbido got a call up, yes. Mbappe got the call up, of course, and Mainen got his call up. Theo Hernandez got a call up. Got a lot of French call ups. Bruno, Dalot for Portugal, Austria, Sabitzer, Sweden, Lindelof, Elanga, Denmark, Eriksson, Scotland, McTominay, Brazil, Fred and Casemiro. Interesting. Very interesting. Big squad. The squad is very big. That's why I don't know Gerardo. Get him on a real plan. But I'll see how he does. We might let him go. Then we've got so many players though. The players that we need to get rid of, there's still a lot to do. Tellez, great player, but when he comes back, we're gonna have to get rid of him. Anthony, I want to keep him when he comes back, or send him on another loan, because he's still a young player. But this season I knew game time it would be difficult to give it to him because do I want to play it and where I want to put everyone. So for him, it's something we have to do. And now this game, Mount, because we need someone to fill on the right, because everyone on the right, well, because Sancho, we're not going to play because he's been playing so much. And Rashford on the left, Mason Mount on the right wing for the first time for us. I think many are excited to see it. And I'm going to keep it like that. Luton Town, we should breeze this one. Luton at home as well. It should be an absolute breeze if there's one. Fernandes missed a penalty, but we got that win. Mbappe scores. Theo Hernandez scores another goal for Man United. Rashford scores. Yeah, Bruno got his goal. So 4-2 win against Luton. I expected it to maybe be a bit of an easier task, but it's still a pretty convincing win. And look at that, 7 wins in 7. We're just pacing away from the competition here. Who's going to be the first seed we don't beat? Because we've beaten everyone so far. It's not even going to be who's going to be our first loss. Who are we not going to beat? Who are we really not going to beat? That's the question. Rashford, the assist leader this season. Rashford is having a great season right now. And this season, we're not even playing him as much as he would normally play, but he's still putting these numbers up. And that's what it's all about. We have to get things done perfectly. What the? Al Fatah. Alright, Saudi Arabia team wants him on a 2-year loan. 16 until 18 playing Saudi Arabia. That sounds like a good deal for him. If I was him, I'll take that deal. Then he gets come back to United after. Why not? Alright, so Rashford, Mbappe, and Neymar, front three. We're going to do it. Wan-Bissaka, centre back to Mori. We're going to put him in the squad. Luke Shaw is going to get an appearance here. Sabitzer will play. Mainen for a Premier League appearance will play against Sheffield United at home. We put the strong... Ooh! Neymar and Mbappe both scoring a 2-1. Ollie McBurney scores for them. They've given us a run for the money there. But, as you expect, we still got the result though. Mbappe scores again. And that type of game shows we got respect for all these teams in the league. Even though we're doing this good, we know that this isn't an easy league. So what we're doing is really high level stuff. So to keep it going, you don't let off. you still put what you think for that game is the strongest team out. Because maybe if we don't do it, we think they're not that good. They probably could have went away with all 3 points. Glasgow Rangers, it's an important trip we got here. And 2 days after this one as well, we go again in the league. I don't remember who we're playing, but we're playing the league game after, so. And it's a good thing with this tight schedule, we got such a deep squad to play around with here. And we're going to put Hernandez in. Basically all the big players that didn't play in the last game, have them in for this one. We're going to put in McTominay. No. Yeah, McTominay. McTominay's going to play. On the bench, we'll go Malacia. You know what? We'll give a start to Lindelof. Lindelof and Tobido on defence. Manon, get a run of 2 in a row. And our front 3 will be these 3. But our bench, actually, you know what? This Fred, McTominay and Mount is going to be on midfield 3 for this one. And we might go over almost completely different type of approach to this one. So Mount in left midfield, yeah, this is exactly how we're going to play it. Centre forward Neymar, behind Martial. This should work for us, I think. It's going to be an important game. We're playing a type of squad that we don't really play. So it's going to be very interesting. But Martial, we know when he played in the Champions League, he done it once, he scored a hat-trick, so we're going to put him in again. And Rangers, they don't know what's about to hit them. They might think there's no Mbappe playing for them, so we might just be safe today. No, I wouldn't think so. Glasgow, we're here. Fred leads us out. Senior player. Come on.
Versus Manchester United.
Well, you have to say,
Rangers,
European nights are always special. There's been a
got
real
us
buzz about the city today.
to play.
Let's hope we get a good match tonight.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. These nights, does it get much better than these nights? I don't know. Nights like these. Glasgow in the Champions League. We're ready for it. We lose side of Glasgow, but Manchester's red. We're here.
And here's the lineup for Rangers.
Well, as you can see, the front
Their squad isn't a bad squad at all, really. They got quite a few. They got quite a few familiar names, I have to say. Most of them: Tavernier, Lodstrom, Cantwell, Lawrence, Kamara. They got an alright team. And us, European powerhouses right here. 3-time winners of this exact competition.
The lineup for Manchester United.
Captain Fred.
Starts with Fred in central midfield, and
De Gea on the bench, Mbappe on the bench, Rashford on the bench, Bruno on the bench. Ah, and the game's done that thing again. But you see, the strength on our bench is something you just can't deny. We got depth on that bench, and our starting lineup isn't too bad either. But even though Rangers have done good, alright, the low, charger that a bit, Sancho, yes, 1-0, Martial assist, Sancho goal, we take the lead in Glasgow. Champions League nights is what it's about for us, and we dominated at half. I think Rangers got off a bit, but you know, in this type of game, you won't be thinking about it too much. Yes, Tony! Martial scores again. 2-0. Do I make a sub now? Because when I look at my bench, got so many good players there, but I still think what I got as my starting lineup will probably do. It should do.
2-0 now and back underway.
Mbappe, Rashford, Bruno, De Jong, those players don't really need to come on, because this team I got here, they're doing the job for us. They're doing a good job. They're showing why. Ooh, another Sancho. Links up with Neymar. It's 3-0. Come on, United.
Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Teammates available.
Alright, we're gonna take off Mount, even though I'm guessing he's had a decent game for us, to be fair. There's not much bad I could say about him. As a signing, he plays a good role. Fills in positions, puts in performances, even though, yeah, you don't expect to be a star man. He still does a job. And if you're gonna win the big trophies, you need a Mason Mount in your squad. You do. You do need a Mason Mount. Oh. No, we're gonna keep him on. We're gonna keep him on. But I'm gonna put him in Neymar's position actually. Neymar just scores. But he is gonna come off, and it's 4-0. But absolutely, we're running rampant here from Glasgow. Neymar gets one, Sancho got 2, Martial got 1 as well. They're just sharing it all out. Yes, that low. Mount, look at that. Oh.
Pressing really high.
Diogo Dalot. Is that our throw? Or is it theirs? It is ours. Mount picks up a good position. Good challenge from Goldson.
Kamara. Sakana.
Oh. Yes, Toledo. Martial. Mason Mount's through. And this is first United goal. Mason Mount is off the mark in the Champions League in Glasgow. Come on. Good through ball from Martial. Makes that run through. Good strike.
Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
My goodness, it's so one-sided.
Fred. Oh, look at that challenge.
Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional
Mount
minute.
waits for Sancho to make the run. He does. And it's a hat-trick. Come on. 6-0. He's got himself the hat trick, celebrates with Mason Mount, who gave him that assist. And this game, it's going to have to go into all-time classics. Just the fact that this is a Champions League night that this is happening in. Hat-trick for Sancho, Mount with the goal and the assist there. In just about 2 minutes he got those.
And there goes the final whistle.
It's an all-time classic. It's an all-time classic. Sancho picks up his match ball from only 3 shots in the game as well, 3 goals. Hey, this season's his. Champions League victory. Champions League nights, they only had 1 shot. McTominay, Fred in the midfield. Unbelievable. Whole defence, Lindelof, Malacia, Tabido, Dalot, all them. Amazing. Breathtaking display it was from him. Absolutely breathtaking it was. Concentration is so important. Rangers, they're still not a bad side, so well deserved goals today. Like I said, Rangers, they're a good side. They've got 4 points in the group. In their first 2, they got 4. So the fact that we beat them and beat them like that, I think it's a statement. I think it is a statement. Oh, Bruno's not available. Ah, yes. Keep working at your game and we'll see. Keep on working at it though. Right now, he's showing something to me. He's showing that even with the Neymar, Mbappe, De Jong, Fernandez, because all of these players are all in positions that you can play in midfield and wing, you can play both of them. That's why he will manage a lot of game time, because he can play anywhere. And if you can play anywhere almost, at some point we're gonna want you to fill in. So yeah, De Gea, Hernandez can play this one. He's having a good season. Yeah, that is a good front three. Martial pressed again in the Champions League. But Nacho will take that spot on the bench. And yeah, we'll leave it like this. Bournemouth away. Ooh, name of a double, but congratulations to Bournemouth. They're the first team that we have not beaten. Hey, but that is, I could only say congratulations to them, because I expected to definitely win it. They held us. They held us to a draw. They deserve respect for it. Al Fatah got him alone. Alright. And yeah, he's a good deal for him. We're happy for him. Burnley, who I think are bottom of the table, we got a game against them. Rashford on the left, and we're going to play Mount in midfield. Varane and Tomori centre back. Wan-Bissaka. Lucas Hernandez is going to stay in. Neymar scored 2, but for this game, I think it's a Rashford game. Sancho and Rashford score 2 players. Whoa, One that I brought in, one that I kept in. But Sancho brought him into the team, scored the goal. Rashford scored as well. 2-0 against bottom Burnley. That's what we do. Those games we win. So let's look at how good we're doing in the league though. Because to be honest, we got a very fortunate first bit of games. Because I think our only games that were like big teams were Chelsea and Man City. Except from that, we haven't had any of the other big teams. I don't think we have, so we're going to have them coming up. And hopefully, we'll still be able to keep at this pace. Next game in the league is Tottenham. Then we've got West Ham in the league. Alright. Tottenham next in the league. And we got, what's the break after 3 days? It's a good break, so we can keep things the same in a few ways. Oh, see, when you have Varane saying that he hopes I won't be putting him on the bench, that's when you know we're a serious team. That's when you know we are a serious team. And Luke Shaw is going to play, Dalot's going to play. Tabido on the bench, so he can potentially come on. Martial has to play because it's Champions League, and Mbappe has to play as well. Fred, I kind of want to play him. And I think I should change something about my midfield. Just well, I think of the defense. I'm not playing the same two, so I'm gonna play Tabido. Then in the league, I'll play probably Martinez and Tomori, who I left out, both of them. So Neymar, Rashford bench, but they should be both in there to get the rest. Who can I put? No, yeah. I think this squad's Fred actually, because Fred with McTominay performed in the last Champions League game, so put him in. Then De Jong, Premier League game, he gets to play. But Rangers, wait, it's Rangers again. Okay. I didn't even notice it was them again. Just because it's them, same system. But positions are different. It's a weird way we're playing it, but I still think this should work though. I still think it should. I'm pretty sure it will work. What the hell was that kit? Come on, orange kit. Served him just wearing the normal home kit. Doesn't make sense to me. Sim again. Rangers for the second time.
The ball rolling in this Champions League group stage confrontation.
Fred gets another game against them. Let me see. They moved the positions, even though Mbappe in strike isn't exactly a bad thing. But almost everything else they did is so. So move it like that, and we got our squad as it should be.
Fruitful looking attack.
Oh,
That's not a bad ball.
cross
The
in.
threat was there, but the keeper did brilliantly.
Now Mbappe with it.
And a friendly reminder that
It's
we
time
have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Manchester United facing
to get the
Tottenham
ball moving.
Hotspur.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining
Good
teams
ball.
in a great stadium.
Neymar Oh, shifts in.
Mount.
Sancho.
Another one. It's turning into an
And it's 3-0.
demolition job.
Last one was 6-0. This
So
time
on
it's
with the game
3-0.
again.
What kind of
United in
demolition job is
charge.
this
The
one, really?
scoreline threatening to get ugly.
Once again, against Rangers, it's threatening to get very ugly.
Clear foul play.
And the
as a
foul,
result, a free kick
5 goals
forthcoming.
and 4 in the Champions
Well, he's had
League.
his name taken by the referee.
Well, he
He's
knew he was
going
gonna
for
get
that
booked.
Champions
It's a
League
poor
golden
tackle,
boot.
really.
Fred.
Mount,
On to Mbappe.
Mbappe,
Jadon Sancho. Looked as though they had attacking momentum.
and that was a
but
good
not so.
challenge from them.
Bodies forward and the break looks on.
Ooh,
Well, it fizzled out.
Mount wasn't able to get the ball out his feet quick enough. Tobido fearlessly going in. That's a good pass.
Well, United have certainly controlled the
Mbappe.
ball, as you can see, and as a result of
Releases them
dominating the
through.
game, some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again. Let's see. A glorious chance. A
Oh,
spot.
we are, you know what, Sancho, don't want to get any injuries or anything out of him. He's performing good, so sub him off. Alejandro Garnacho gets a chance now to show what he's made of. Mount. Look at that from Mount.
He'll be
Oh,
breathing a sigh of relief.
ball was
one.
lost though. Fred trying to get them in the press.
Lundstrom. Oh, couldn't quite find his
Tobido.
teammate.
Neymar. Okay.
Mount.
Mount.
Shaw. Splendid defending. And
Good
it needed
football.
to be. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, they seem to be on.
They can hold that offside. We don't need it. Mount.
Nice ball over the top to
Good ball over the
chase.
top.
Well, how about that?
Tavernier.
Piece of tackling to break things up.
Done a good job there with Neymar. Tobido. Mount.
A really
He's in.
sumptuous ball. And now waiting to pounce.
The power
And I'll tell you what,
in that strike. A Mount has 2 and 2 in the Champions League.
a glove on them. A lopsided contest, 4-0.
When he's in those positions, if he gets his finesse on it, it's game over for the keeper. You know that, but the thing is, you won't get too many goals because he won't be in that position a lot.
Kamara. And possession ceded by Rangers.
A Mount playing it through Mbappe.
Now,
Steadies himself.
it's the goal.
All right.
Making a hat-trick.
5-0.
Excellence in finishing.
Hat-trick for
There
Mbappe.
all to see.
There we go. Right now, on goals,
My
from these
goodness,
games,
it's
Mbappe
so
and Sancho,
one-sided. 5-0 in this match.
are just they're dominating the Champions League at the moment.
Todd Cantwell. Antonio Cholak. And very
Varane.
deftly cut out. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break.
That
Well,
is
wasted
off.
opportunity here. Would have
I think
been
I should have played. Wait, we can make another sub. I'll make another sub. Frankie de Jong on because Casemiro
offside the verdict.
was wanting to play again. So it's only fair. Wait a minute, even if I could make 5, I don't know if I can make 5. If I can make 5, I can't push my luck. De Jong. Mount playing another through ball.
A bit of running room now on the wing. Will it be?
Garnacho. Yes.
Really being spoiled. This is attacking football.
From a Mount
at its
assist.
finest.
It's 6-0 again. Can we beat that record and go 7?
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
We want to beat that record. We want to beat that record. Neymar.
Neymar. On to
Mount.
No
Oh.
luck in terms of finding the target.
And on the press, we want it. Because Mount and Mbappe pressing you,
Well, not far away from full time now.
it's going to be
and
difficult
United
for anyone
excelling here.
to try to
Well, the
handle
result
that.
has never
Oh.
really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play.
And a terrible shot they could have actually got a goal for against us. From a lapse in concentration.
Mbappe.
Alright, Neymar.
Neymar. Now with Mbappe. In position.
And Mount
It's two for
gets
him
us off a
today.
goal.
A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop
Mbappe, unselfish there. Squared it for him. And that strike's good. We done it. 7-0 win. We beat our record of 6-0. And this is the biggest win of my reign so
And the
far.
referee blows for full time. Positives for Manchester United. 3 points for them. What did you make of
Happy
it
with
all?
a hat-trick
Well, it was
and
very
got an
assured
assist as well.
performance, wasn't it? I was particularly
But for me, man of the match, it's probably Mason Mount for what he did in that little bit of time he came on. It did go to Mbappe, but Mount, 2 goals and 3 assists is what he got. Guy absolutely dominated when he got on. 7-0 against Rangers. Hat-trick for Mbappe, but I don't think those would be the headlines though. The headlines would probably be Mount, because he got 5 goal involvements. Mbappe had 4. The team is happy. Yeah, he hits a hat-trick in our win against Rangers. 33 goals scored in the league for us in 10 games. That's more than 3 goals per game on average. We are scoring so many goals. Right now, we're just making this league. I don't know how we're making it look, but we're not making it look too competitive. I can say that. The low on the transfer, these are call-ups. And from performances, I'm pretty sure Sancho and Tomori as well probably are close to some England call-ups. If we talk about current performances. Alright, even Wan-Bissaka, for me he should be on the radar, at least. And now Tottenham, defensive team. This team could be a strange one away. It could be either maybe one of the easiest games we play, or this might be the first loss we get in the league. Or first loss because you haven't lost in anything. So, it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. The bench, starting lineup, it's all just solid drilled. We're not changing anything from how this one is. Varane just isn't playing because he played those 2 in a row. And yeah, that's a good starting lineup, I think, for a game against Spurs. We're treating this as a very, very serious game, because if we win this win will mean so much for the season. And this is the last game of this part as well.
Here at the home of Tottenham Hotspur.
Mbappe kicks us off.
United might be able to cash in, but it fizzles out. Can he take
Rashford?
advantage? Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you
Ooh,
have to say, from that sort of distance, that's
good
a
save
wonderful
made.
save.
Casemiro. They could nudge in front.
Rashford.
Are on level terms.
They're putting up a battle.
So underway again here.
This one
on the
is
back
going
of
to
that
be a
leveller.
battle.
Could play it in.
And it's a good thing.
Wan-Bissaka. It should be.
Yes, Bruno.
Just like that.
Come on.
Back in front. So back underway.
2-1
and a
half time.
wake-up call for Tottenham,
2-1 half time.
perhaps. Well, good
2-1
idea,
half
but
time. Let's
overcooked.
go. Mainen started. I didn't even mean starting, but look at the possession though. 73% of possession against Spurs. So we have been
So into the
better
half
side,
here,
but
and the onus is on Spurs
yellow
to
for
turn
Bruno.
this match on its head. And on the back of that particular
bad.
challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Opportunity to
we
deliver
are
the
playing a
cross.
very good game here.
Kane.
But we know when you got
Smuggled
the
away.
Kane and Son
Spurs
in
get
the
the
attack,
advantage from the referee. And Kane
any
prepared
moment
to
they
fire.
could just turn up and get a goal. But we have
Well, that's the end
Mbappe,
of that for now.
Rashford, Neymar though
Neymar
in our front. So
on to Wan-Bissaka. And
they
with
should
that,
be
the
much more
attack
scared
fizzles out.
of us than we are of them.
And space for them here on
Because
the
behind
flank.
them we got good suppliers, De Jong and Bruno.
Frankie de Jong.
Oh, Bruno. Neymar.
Oh, big opportunity. Well, really,
Oh
making
man,
the goalkeeper's
De Jong
life
almost
simple.
got that goal.
That should be hitting the back of the net. That was a
That
big,
should be
big
going
chance.
in.
High quality defending.
Gonna take Neymar off and we're gonna put Sancho on. And we're going to put Mount on as well. Because Mount has
Failing to hit the
been
target with his pass. And it'll be a
important for us
throw-in.
recently. So in this type of big game,
Running with the ball confidently.
I think
but
he
nothing
should get a
comes of it.
chance.
Good defending it was.
He needs to come
Well,
off
the
the
perfect
bench.
tackle, really. And now a throw in. Mbappe.
Alright.
And blocked for
Ooh.
now. And that puts them in position.
Alright, Mount, Sancho,
Well, there's still scope for late
Bruno,
drama here.
Rashford,
5 minutes
Hernandez.
left, and just one goal between the sides. Couldn't hang on to the ball.
no, winner. Last minutes.
The clock is against Tottenham, but they might yet bite back. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back.
Ooh, Wan-Bissaka just getting back. We should have this result in the bag now.
Jadon Sancho. Mbappe with it.
Mbappe plays a good
There
ball.
is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Could
Sancho again from a Mbappe assist.
yes.
Yes.
No looking back. now, surely.
Ooh, that is it. Job done. The man comes off the bench, he finishes the job.
Well, let's take another
Look at that.
replay. What a threat ball this is.
It gets like that, the acceleration. The acceleration into that spot.
And that is
Getting
the
that
end
strike
of the game.
off.
It goes down as
You
a
had to be
United
celebrating him
triumph.
after that.
The fans
Come
are
on.
going to be happy with this.
Away, a win against Spurs, like this. Come on, come on. We're on a title charge now, we're not challenging, we're on a charge.
Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian
Mbappe.
Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
He's got to be.
His form in front of goal has been superb. He just has that.
He's got to
Mbappe with
be.
it.
He's getting the assists as well. As a signing, been unbelievable. Because he's not just a goal scorer. In every area, he's helping the team. Sancho bags the winner against Spurs. And this season is looking good for him. Let's look at our top scorers just before this is done. Because it's about to reach an hour. Let's look at it. Mbappe 15 and 15 all competitions, then Sancho 9 all competitions, Rashford 8, Neymar 7, Martial 5 in only 6 games though. Hernandez with 3, Bruno 3, Mount with 3. But that's it, this bit. Next part we got, try to squeeze it in. West Ham, Ajax coming, Brighton, Newcastle. And I don't know, maybe Liverpool will be in this one, next one as well. So yeah, big games coming. It's gonna be good.